brothers and sisters. I've recently come across that particular greeting, as I said, doing some research, and I like using it because it has more depth to it, even than saying peace and blessings. Hotep, um, by using that greeting, I am exchanging my spiritual energies with yours. I'm sending greetings to you from my spirit. I'm recognizing the divinity in you. And I'm also recognizing the divinity in me. And I am addressing your divinity with my divinity. And so, to me, it is a very appropriate greeting to use. And so, I'll continue to use it for a while until, as with research, if I find something that I feel is more appropriate, then of course, fine, I'll change it. But for the while, Hotep. I recently posted a blog on coming out. Coming out is a term that has been used frequently with reference to homosexual people, or people from the homosexual community making their orientation known to the public on a public forum or basis. However, what I've found, looking at life, my own life and the lives of others, is that we all have to come out at some time. At least once in our lifetimes, we have to come out. And in that article, I was talking about my own coming out as an African woman, an African Trinidadian, and making that known to my family, to the world on a whole, and that the kind of pride that goes with that. And so, one of the things that I discussed in the article is that by the time that you have come out, you would have gone through so much introspection, internal analysis, and you would be at a point of strength where it really doesn't matter what anybody else says, how they think and what they feel. You would listen to them if it's someone you respect, whose views you respect, and they treating with you in a respectful manner. But you would have already become who you are. And so the coming out is normally not as traumatic as many people fear in the beginning, because when you're fearing it, it's because you're not ready as yet. You're not strong enough in who you are. Alright? And my own coming out has come with some sanctions from family members, even friends. You notice they may not say anything to you, but your interactions become less and less when they realize what you're about. And but it's better for you in the sense that you have less baggage to walk around with. And those who really care about you, the individual, they're with you regardless, because they know you. For those who maybe were just friendly with you for their own reasons, which they felt were being served, the soldier pulled to the background. But my point here is that sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's difficult to state your position because you begin to sort of swim against the tide. Everybody is going in one direction, even though they complain every day, and they of themselves, some of them know that that isn't where they really should be going. But when you find the strength in yourself to say, here what, I'm not going that way anymore. I'm taking another path. I'm going this way. This is what I think is going to build me and it's going to be beneficial for me. You find a lot of backlash because people, a number of people think that you should follow the crowd. And I agree, there's safety in numbers. You know, there's safety in numbers. But also there's safety in my soul and following my divine guidance. And so basically this is what the coming out is about, talking about how the drums, my ancestors spoke to me through the medium of the drums since in the early 70s, you know, that I wasn't sure what the communication meant, but I found my life changing, my worldview changing, and this is the beauty of the subconscious mind, and this is how I guess I went on to do things like studying the subconscious mind and energy and that kind of thing. Because with the subconscious mind, you change without even recognizing that you're changing. And so I began to change from then, and it's only years after I recognized that it was the drums. The drums, that was what started it for me. Going to sleep, listening to those drums and hearing the codes of my ancestors, tapping out in those drums, connecting with my divine self, and helping me to understand that I am a good person, and that I have come from good, solid lineage, history of science, of culture, of which I must be proud. And so when I walk this way, I don't walk this way just to so, because this way is hard. This way is difficult, let me tell you outright. This way is difficult, but it is so fulfilling. It is so fulfilling, and I won't let my ancestors down. I will continue to do the best I can every day to find what was already unearthed, because as I said, many people have done work. Find what has already been unearthed, and in some cases, put my own spin to it in terms of my understanding of it, and put it out there, keep putting it out there, so that we could start to recognize, more of us could start to recognize that we're good people, we come like those people who are thrown into jail for crimes they didn't commit and spend years in jail. This is what we, I would kind of draw that kind of parallel with us, because we were ostracized, dehumanized for things that weren't true. They weren't true. And one of my lecturers at Postart, he used to say that it is the people who have the problem that have to find a solution. Because if somebody doesn't have a problem, they're not going to be looking for a solution. If you have the problem, you have to find a solution. And so I remember him as I do my work, because we are the ones who have been ill-treated, mistreated, and I said, dehumanized and all that. And Remember, we're no longer in shackles, we're no longer bound physically. So it's up to us to do the waking up. And those of us who wake up, to whatever degree you've awakened, to do something to try to awaken those around you. Or not necessarily those around you, but to wake us up as a people. It may not be, to everybody wouldn't be the same, but you would know what gift you have within you that you could share with the rest of us to help us along the way, because we all need the help. Alright? And yes, so we have the problem. So it's up to us to find solutions. And this is my small contribution to kind of support the research, because a lot of the research has been done by, or has been published, have been by American people. If we probably have people who are doing research in Trinidad and Tobago, but it's not published, it's not, I've been searching and I'm not seeing much of that on the internet, okay? So I'm not dissing anybody, but it's just those who I come into contact with. Uh, I will look at their works and see, because in Trinidad we have a particular kind of culture, a particular kind of way of looking at things that is a little bit different from from the Americans, from our brothers and sisters in America. So I will kind of try to localize their view on things and bring it in ways that we could relate and understand. I will write about it in my blog, on the pages, and I will also try to speak about it at times in these video casts. Alright, so again, I will end by saying to you, African people, you're beautiful. Both our men and our women, you're beautiful. You don't need to be lighter, you don't need to be whiter, your hair don't need to be longer. You're beautiful and you're intelligent people. Intelligent. It doesn't matter for those who are struggling academically. You're intelligent. Your intelligence may be different from the intelligence that is supported in many educational institutions. But you're intelligent. You're bright. You're smart. Okay? You're beautiful. So till next time, take care of your beautiful African self. Good day.